Okay, so I've thought about writing you a letter for a really long time. That I'm ADHD, and writing is a weird thing for millennials, I think. I don't know. We don't write letters. I wrote a pen pal. It's just the wind. It's New York City. Don't worry about it. So I have been thinking about writing to you for a really long time. I've been a fan for ages. Well, not ages. That's kind of a lie. I discovered you during the pandemic. Before that, I worked too much to realize that YouTube was something for adults as well. We should start this over, but we're just going to keep going because, hey, bravery pays off, right? Okay, so I promise I can actually focus on things. Legitimately am intelligent and mostly educated. Two-time college dropout. And I dropped out of college the first time. I started a multimedia production company with a friend of mine while working full-time for Netflix. Personal relationships got in the way, working full-time and being an adult at 19 and life got in the way. So I ended up parting ways with that company and ended up going a culinary route for a really long time, and then ended up as a bartender and have been really invested in beverage for the last 13 years. I'm 35, by the way. So recently, over the last couple of years, I've discovered that I have spinal arthritis and I'm ADHD autistic and not just like a crazy, horrible person. So I started to be myself and love myself and love others and actually enjoy life and things again, and that's wonderful. And I'm trying to leave the hospitality beverage industry and start my own company called Sofo. It's essentially like a consulting and project management company, but it's my personal LLC that can spur all of the other ideas that I have, like my art brand, Duck and Tweed. Need to find an investment group for it, but a cafe called Releve that I have a business model for. It's a coffee shop, sandwich shop, bar combo. And then there's a couple of other like nonprofit things that I eventually want to do, like Scrap, which would be like a art upcycling donation center and community outreach and artist studio learning space. At TLC for now, for Tender Loving Cuddles, which would be a forever animal shelter. So instead of a shelter that's like, hey, come adopt, blah, 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 we would just be a place where feral or abandoned or, needing rehoming older animals, maybe they need medical care or whatnot, could just live forever. Okay, so circling back, reason that I wanted to write you for some time. Maybe this will be off-putting, but I kind of find you like my weird, like, twin boy brain brother out there. There's just certain things, mannerisms, the way that you think, the way that you create, that make me really, really happy and just remind me of kind of how my brain works. And it's brought me a lot of like parasocial relief over the last 4 or 5 years now. I think that you are super busy and maybe don't always have the people in your life or in your resource deck that aren't focused on their own thing so much that they have the time and space and ability and resource and knowledge and passion and drive and just to want to help. And not because like I want to take advantage of you or I think that like, I don't know, you're worth a lot of money and I could like somehow get in on that. I genuinely love you as a person, not in a, whatever. I like Chelsea. She seems really cool. I'd probably love Chelsea. Caretaker. My husband's kind of the same way. So anyways, I'm coming to Open Sauce. I've been wanting to go the last 2 years, and this year I bought my ticket. I got the VIP ticket. I'm not going to stalk you the entire time. Promise. Mostly Kevin. No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. There's so many creators that I'm so excited to get to see, and I think it's just extraordinary that you had the courage to do this and you keep doing it, and it has to be absolutely maddening. So I wanted to offer my help, not on a volunteer basis, because look, I do gotta pay rent, but I know you're gardening, I know you're raising chickens. I did that as a child. I actually slaughtered chickens as a child. Our neighbor's dog kept coming over and like harassing and eating the chickens. He would like just grab them by the neck and then throttle them all over the yard and then leave them for us. And we couldn't eat them because, you know, at that point it's just like unsafe. Redneck in me says you could, but my dad was like, no, we'd be safe. So he was really pissed off. Lots of cussing. Rest in peace, Dad. So if you're interested in talking more, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to send this to you. It is now 8 minutes long, so that's going to be scary. If you make it to this point, hey, if you don't think I'm crazy and you're actually interested in talking further about what I could do and how I could help, or if you even really need help, if not, I guess I'll see you in open sauce and I'll keep watching your videos. And thanks for just being out there. Really quick before I leave you, since this is already so long, if you would, okay, stop, focus. Oh my God. I just want to show you the cats, but it's not coming up with the buttons.